Bought one of these today, $50 friggin' at O'Reilly's. You can get it a lot cheaper on Amazon, but I needed it today. I'm gonna try and burp my radiator because we didn't do that. And I've been looking through the videos on YouTube, and sure enough, you know, we should have burped it, but we didn't. So I bought this kit. Way too much money, but I can give it to George. He works on other people's cars a lot, and I'll have it whenever I need it. So that's okay. Now I'm going to check the radiator fluid here. And you can see it's kind of full up. It's not in terrible shape. So this kit comes with all kinds of adapters and extensions and things, and you need to find the right size to fit down the hole there, and this little washer here, little rubber washer will set up next to the thing there, and you won't spill. Let's try the blue one. Blue one seems to fit. I wonder if this one's bigger though. Nope. That might be the one. And then you find the right sized cap, which I think is this one. Put that there. I bought that funnel. I finally did find the correct piece that made it fit without leaking. I don't know if it's going to work yet. The engine's still cool. I went and squeezed the radiator hose, and it's cool yet. Nothing's hot. I do have the heater on right now, and it's starting to blow warm. It's not real hot yet, but it is starting to blow warm. Now Dad Cam Rocks got a hold of me here off this last video, and he was wondering about the age of my thermostat. It's old. I'm sure it's probably close to original, if not original. I hope I don't have to change that out. That's going to be hard to get to, I think. Maybe not. I have the funnel in right now. I'm not really seeing much in the way of air bubbles yet. I'm going to let this van warm up. Like I said, when I touched the radiator hose, it's cold. Touched the radiator, it's still cold. And I'm blowing nice warm air. It's getting nice and comfy in the van, you know. I just don't know what it's doing to the engine. And it sounds a lot better once it's warmed up. And I don't see any smoke coming out the tailpipe now that it's warmed up. Which tells me the engine is warm, but not that radiator yet. I wish I had somebody here to help me like Georgie. I could just press on the accelerator and stuff like that. But I'm going to let this run for a good half hour, I think. And I mean, I put some oil in it, and that's topped up. And just keep every couple of minutes going out, feeling that radiator, feeling the hose, looking for bubbles, squeezing the hose, try and get more bubbles out. I had the heater on, and I put it there on high now, and so hopefully that'll work. I don't know. I hope it's not the thermostat. Now Dad Cam also mentioned that my heater cord doesn't run through the radiator. It's like a separate, runs right off of the engine apparently. That's kind of bad news to a guy like me. I was thinking it was all one system. Apparently not. So anyway, I plugged in my my charger, my battery charger, and it seems to help cranking it anyway. It was a hard start this morning. Tomorrow I'll probably come out and do a cold start. People seem to love those. So we'll see what happens there. But right now, you know, I'll get back to you when I figured something out or not. It's nice and warm in the van. Okay. I can't see if I'm getting any bubbles coming out while I gun the engine. I went and felt the hoses, they're cold. Radiator's still cold, a little warm. The coolant that's in the funnel is warm, so it's been through the radiator. This stuff's coming up. I am getting a few bubbles, but not a heck of a lot that I can see. But this has only been running for about 20 minutes. So I'm going to give it another, maybe even 20 more minutes. It sounds fine, you know. I just don't know if I'm getting any bubbles out of there because I can't see when I'm inside the cab here gunning it. But I don't think it's working. Dad Cam may be right. I might need to get a new thermostat, and I dread the thought of that because I don't even know what that would entail with this van. We'd have to take the front end off or just what, but boy, I hope to hell that's not the problem. And maybe it makes a little sense, right? I mean, because there was a big change in weather from warm to really cold. And so maybe my thermostat is screwed up. I don't know. Like I say, it's warm in here. All that stuff's blowing hot. It's nice and cool, or you know, warm in the van itself. But if I put my hand down by the engine, it's blowing kind of cold air. It's strange. Let's go take a look here. I think I need another battery. All right. Now, if you remember, when I first put the coolant in the funnel, I didn't put that much in. Look how much is in there now. And that's pretty warm stuff. You know? It's warm. That's cold. Man, I keep squeezing this hose. And I don't know if those are bubbles from the engine or just bubbles from the fluid hitting the air and flopping over. You know, this is getting a little warm. It's a little warm, but it's not hot. So, I don't know. So I let it run a little more, and gunning it. I don't know. I can see there's big movement. You can see the fluid, the coolant move up the funnel, and so I'm assuming that some of it is forcing bubbles out as well, but I don't know. I'll be back in a little bit. It's gone down a little bit. I only filled it to like right around here, and then as I started the engine and it got warmed up, all of this coolant came up to about here. Now it got warm, the coolant was warm, my radiator's a little warm. This is actually warmer now than it was. See, and I don't know if those bubbles are coming from the radiator system or if they're just bubbles from the disturbance of the coolant, you know. It's gonna bubble. I want to start it again here. See if that coolant won't go down any further. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't think this purge worked all that well. Which means there's probably some other problem with it that hopefully one of you guys can inform me. Now, Dad Cam Rocks got a hold of me. He believes maybe it's the thermostat. Could be. Now, we're going to start it here. I got to go turn the battery on. Well, looks like some of it's gone down, at least that I can see from here, going back into the cooling system. What would cause that to rise up and not go back down when it was running first time? Because I only put in just a smidgen. You could see it, but you know, I was expecting I had to add more. Apparently, no. Looks like I even have too much, perhaps. I'm trying to get the bubbles out. You know, some guy said gun in the engine should help. So far, I don't know. Let's turn the heat back on. Yeah, it cooled down super quick. I mean, I only had it off maybe 15 minutes, and it's cool. You know, it's not cold. So either it's a thermostat or some other blockage. I did not understand that the heater core and the radiator weren't connected to each other, and I was thinking heater core got its heat from the radiator. Dad Cam says that's not so. So I'm gonna have to check into that too. So right now I'm kind of where I was, you know, nowhere. Again, the engine sounds okay, doesn't it? As far as you can tell, I mean, on the audio there. I don't hear any clanking or ticking or no smoke coming out the tailpipe. It's reasonably warm. Can somebody tell me what the heck is going on here? I'm getting a little frustrated, as you can tell. But, you know, I guess that's the way it is. I think if I keep my heater on, if I were to keep my heat on, my vents, and turn up the fan, I can drive this around okay. I mean, I wouldn't want to take it too far. Now it's heated up quite a bit from the beginning there. Let's see what we got. Yeah. So it didn't take long for that heater core to heat up. It's blowing nice hot air again. And again, tell me if I'm wrong. My assumption is, right now, with the heater core on and blowing, and it being as cold out as it is, that I'm getting away with something I probably shouldn't be getting away with. This wouldn't be happening, I believe, in the summer. I'd be overheating, would I? So this is really the third installment of something that went totally awry. I wasn't planning on having 3 separate videos, but this wasn't as straightforward as all the mechanics on YouTube show for me in this particular situation. So let's see how we're doing. Yeah, I mean, but it still hasn't gone down much. So talk to you later. Thanks for viewing, and we'll see you later. Bye bye.